Most people believe they are doing everything right for their eyes. They eat their salads, they take their vitamins. But here is what almost nobody over 60 knows. There are 3 specific vegetables that deliver something to your retina that most senior diets are critically low on. And one of them contains a compound so targeted to eye protection that researchers at a leading American medical institute called it one of the most promising natural substances ever studied for preventing vision losses. Most people walk right past it at the grocery store every single week. Tonight, I am going to show you what it is and exactly how to prepare it so your body can actually absorb what it has to offer. Stay with me until the end because the preparation tip for the 3rd vegetable is something almost nobody knows, and it completely changes how effective it is for your eyes. I am Dr. Lenura. This channel exists for one reason: to take real published research and break it down in plain, simple language that you can actually use. Before we go any further, drop your age in the comments right now and tell me which of these 3 vegetables you think you already eat. I read every single comment on this channel, and I genuinely love hearing from you. If there is something on your mind, a health question, something your doctor has not explained clearly, leave it below. That is exactly how I decide what to make next. Your voice matters here. Now, before I get to the 3 vegetables, I need to explain one thing quickly, because once you understand this, everything I am about to say here will make complete sense. Your retina, the thin layer at the back of your eye that makes all your vision possible, is the most metabolically active tissue in your entire body. It is working constantly, and it is under constant attack from light-generated damage called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress simply means that unstable molecules are breaking down your eye cells faster than your body can actually repair them. During the day, that damage accumulates. At night, while you sleep, your body tries to repair it. But the repair tools your retina needs, specific nutrients, must come entirely from what you eat. Your body cannot make them, and if they are not there in sufficient amounts, the repair each night falls short. Over months and years, that gap shows up as blurry vision, difficulty adjusting to low light, or increased sensitivity to glare. The 3 vegetables I am about to share with you deliver these repair tools directly and specifically to your retina. Let us get into them. The first vegetable is broccoli. Most people think of broccoli as a general health food. They have no single idea that broccoli contains a specific compound that researchers have identified as one of the most targeted protectors of retinal cells ever studied. That compound is called sulforaphane. In plain language, sulforaphane is a natural plant compound that activates your body's own internal defense system inside the retinal cells. Think of it this way. Your retinal cells have a built-in security system. But after 60, that security system gets weaker. It needs a signal to switch back on, and sulfur sends that signal. Scientists at the Oklahoma Medical Research Foundation were the first to demonstrate that sulforaphane can actually recover cone function in the retina. Cone cells are the cells responsible for your sharp central vision and your ability to see color clearly. When cone cells deteriorate, central vision blurs and colors look washed out. The lead researcher stated, and I am paraphrasing to stay within what I can say, that sulforaphane provided a meaningful defense to retinal tissue against oxidative damage. Published research and experimental eye research confirmed that sulforaphane protected retinal function following ischemic injury, meaning reduced blood flow to the eye, which is one of the leading contributors to vision decline in seniors over 60. A further review, published in Food Science and Nutrition in 2024, confirmed sulforaphane's documented ability to reduce inflammation and protect against oxidative damage in multiple eye conditions, including age-related macular degeneration. Here is the preparation detail that most people get completely wrong. Sulforaphane is not released simply by eating raw broccoli. It requires a specific 2-step process to become active inside your body. When you cut or chew broccoli, an enzyme in the plant called myosinase converts a compound called glucaraphane into the active sulforaphane your body can use. But here is the problem. Cooking broccoli at high heat destroys myos. Without myosinase, glucaraphane sits in your body unconverted and mostly wasted. But the solution is simple, and it takes only one extra step. Cut or chop your broccoli and then leave it sitting for 40 minutes before cooking it. During those 40 minutes, the myosinase has time to convert the glucaraphane into active sulforaphane before the heat can destroy the enzyme. After 40 minutes, lightly steam it for no more than 3 to 4 minutes. That one-step chop and wait 40 minutes significantly increases the amount of active sulforaphane that your body receives. Most people cook broccoli straight from the packet and lose a significant portion of what makes it so valuable for their eyes. Added drizzle of olive oil after cooking. Sulfur absorbs better in the presence of healthy fat. The second vegetable is collarded greens. If spinach and kale are familiar to you, collarded greens may be the one you have overlooked. And that is exactly why I am putting them here, because collarded greens contain the highest concentration of lutein of any leafy green vegetable per serving. Kale contains around 11.4 milligrams of lutein per 100 grams, according to the Macular Society. Collarded greens match, and in some preparations, exceed that level, depending on how they are prepared. Plus, lutein, as we have discussed before, is the primary antioxidant that concentrates in the macula, the central region of your retina, responsible for reading, recognizing faces, and seeing fine detail. And your body cannot produce a single milligram of it on its own. Every bit must come from food. Several studies suggest that eating at least 10 milligrams of lutein a day has the most beneficial effect on macular pigment levels. The average Western diet contains no more than 3 milligrams of lutein and zeaxanthin a day. Plus, that gap between what most seniors are getting and what the research says their macula needs is significant. And collarded greens are one of the most effective ways to close that gap. Collarded greens also contain a meaningful amount of zeaxanthin and lutein's partner compound that concentrates specifically in the very center of the macula where the sharpest vision happens. They deliver vitamin C for lens protection, and they contain calcium, which supports the tiny muscles that control how your eye focuses. Now here is the preparation tip. Unlike spinach, collarded greens need longer cooking to release their full nutrient content. The tough cell walls in collard greens require more heat to break down than spinach or kale do. Lightly sauté them in olive oil for 5 to 7 minutes until they are wilted and tender, but still bright green. Never overcook them until they turn dark and gray. That color change means the heat has gone too far and the nutrients are being destroyed. Bright green, wilted, and tender is where you want them. Pair them with a small amount of lemon juice after cooking. The vitamin C in the lemon helps your body absorb the iron in the collard greens, which supports better blood flow to the retinal blood vessels. A small portion 2 or 3 evenings a week delivers a meaningful dose of lutein and zeaxanthin to your system during the overnight window when your retina needs them most. And now the third vegetable is sweet potato. This is the one that surprises people most, not because sweet potato is unknown, everyone knows it, but because almost nobody connects it to eye health, and the connection, when you understand it, is genuinely remarkable. Sweet potato is one of the richest sources of beta-carotene of any food available. Beta-carotene is the orange pigment that gives sweet potato its color. And here is what makes it so specifically important for aging eyes. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for the rod cells in your retina. Rod cells are the ones responsible for your ability to see in low light, to adjust when you walk into a dim room, and to see clearly after dark. When vitamin A levels fall, one of the earliest signs is difficulty seeing at night, struggling to adjust when a light goes off, and headlights that seem too bright and too harsh. Many seniors experience this and assume it is an unavoidable part of aging. But vitamin A deficiency is often a contributing factor that nobody has told them about. A single medium sweet potato provides more than 400% of the daily requirement of vitamin A. Honestly, that is an extraordinary amount from a single vegetable eaten at dinner. Sweet potato also contains vitamin C and vitamin E, two of the antioxidants specifically included in the ARS2 formula that the National Eye Institute studied for slowing macular degeneration progression. And it contains zinc and copper, two minerals the macula needs specifically to carry out its overnight repair cycle. Just 1 cup of mashed sweet potatoes has almost 31 milligrams of beta-carotene, more than the same measurement of rock arats. Here's the preparation tip that most people miss entirely. Beta-carotene is fat-soluble, meaning your body can only absorb it properly when fat is present in the same meal. A sweet potato eaten completely plain delivers a fraction of the available beta-carotene compared to one eaten with a small amount of healthy fat. Roast your sweet potato with a light drizzle of olive oil, or mash it with a teaspoon of butter or coconut oil. That small addition of fat opens the absorption pathway, and allows the beta-carotene to move from your digestive system into your bloodstream and ultimately to your retina where it is needed. Eat your sweet potato in the evening rather than at lunch. Your retina's rod cells do their primary repair work during the overnight sleep cycle. Having vitamin A available in your system during those hours gives your rods the raw material they need for that repair. Now let me cover 2 mistakes quickly that reduce the benefit of everything I just told you. Mistake 1. Eating any of these vegetables without fat. Sulforaphane from broccoli, lutein from collarded greens, and beta-carotene from sweet potato are all fat-soluble compounds. Without fat in the same meal, your body absorbs just very little of what these vegetables actually contain. You can eat perfectly and still not get the eye benefit if this step is missing. A drizzle of olive oil is all it takes. That is genuinely enough to open the absorption pathway. Mistake 2. Relying on one vegetable and skipping the others. Each of these 3 works through a different mechanism. Broccoli activates your retina's internal defense system through sulforaphane. Collarded greens deliver the highest concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin to the macula. Sweet potato provides the vitamin A your rod cells need to maintain night vision and overnight repair. None of them fully replaces the others. Rotating all 3 through your weekly evening meals gives your retina coverage across all 3 of these pathways. Let me bring this together. Your retina is doing its most critical repair work while you sleep tonight. That repair depends on specific nutrients that must come from your food. And most seniors over 60 are not getting enough of any of them. Broccoli chopped, rested for 40 minutes, then lightly steamed, activates the sulforaphane that switches on your retina's own internal protection system. Collarded greens, lightly sautéed in olive oil with a squeeze of lemon, delivers the highest lutein concentration of any leafy green and support the protective pigment layer in your macula. Sweet potato roasted or mashed with a small amount of healthy fat provides vitamin A for your rod cells, vitamin C and E for your lens, and zinc and copper for your macula's overnight repair. None of these require a prescription, none of them are expensive, and all of them are available at any grocery store near you right now. Your eyes have been working for you every moment of every day. The evening meal is the one opportunity you have to give them what they need to keep doing that tomorrow. Start with one of these tonight. Add the others across the week. Consistency over time is what builds real protection. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Drop your age in the comments. Tell me which of these 3 vegetables you already eat, and which one surprised you the most. I read every single comment because this community matters deeply to me. And if there is a health topic you want me to cover, a question you have been sitting with for a while now, something your doctor has not explained, leave it below. That is exactly how I decide what to make next. Your questions drive this channel. If this video helped you today, please like it and share it with someone you love, a friend, a family member, someone who could use this information. And if you want to know the 3 best fruits to eat before bed for healthy eyes, that video is right here. I will see you there. Take good care of yourself. You deserve it.